Wow, wholly wrong intro, Batman. That was from like months ago. I took it down to do the New Year's stream, and then I thought I put the right intro back up. Apparently, I didn't. So my bad on that. But hey, got to relive somebody, screaming about losing their job over Charlie Kirk. So that's always an enjoyable thing. I'm not one for cancel culture, but I'm not gonna shed a tear if somebody is celebrating somebody's actual assassination in front of their family. So anyway, speaking of cancel culture, we have, again, on the Alternative Sovereign, and he's very gracious to come on here. He's a totally huge celebrity now. You've seen him on Timcast, and, great friend, a cool dude, and very talented musician. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Ghastly Invertebrate, Brian Graupner, or Gossicles, or the old school. Even Centrifuge now as well. Quite a few projects, all over the place. Very busy guy. But he took time to come on the show again. I know y'all really wanted him to come back. Really awesome time last time he came on. So let's go ahead and bring him on. Not that he needs much introduction, but there you go.
Hey, I'm very, very happy to have said introduction. Thank you. Even though I totally don't need it, but super happy to be on Alternative Sovereign again. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, for sure, and thank you for coming on. Like, for real, I really appreciate it, especially like the first one of the year. So that's pretty epic.
Am I supposed to be hearing your background music going, or?
Yes, but I think it's too loud. Hang on.
Okay. I just didn't know if I was screwing up already, because that would be like my MO, if I was making mistakes from the top.
No, that's totally me.
Chat already lit. What's up, Mind Pendulum? Goth King Legacy. Did you say Plague is here? Oh, Spanish Jesus. What's up?
Yeah. So talking about the pendulum and everything else. So you going on Timcast was actually, pretty monumental for taking back the scenes. I say that the people that have common sense in alternative subcultures, especially, are fatigued with cancel culture. As we know, there is the Goths Against Cancel Culture group, which is still growing, and it is at least 20,000 now.
Oh, it's 25 the last time I checked. Honestly, it was a big deal when we hit 3,000. Woo! And now it's we hit that every day. So it's I kind of stopped counting. You know what I mean? But it's doing very well.
Yeah, and so I really feel like, maybe some common sense is coming back. Maybe more free thought coming back to the subcultures that were known for their individuality and for being, intellectuals, are now actually being, individuals again with their free thought, free speech. And it's just been a wild time trying to see this migrate back over slowly, not painlessly, migrate back over to common sense.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome. I would not, it's not to black pill it, pardon the dark pun, but it's not really something I would have predicted, because 2023 wasn't that long ago, and that was horrible. I still have a little Boston in me when I say horrible, even though I live in Tennessee now. But and it's just so completely, like you said, it's not 100% yet, but it's in such a better place than it was before.
Yeah, and it's you go on, I've been all over Reddit today. I've been posting all about Reddit just because it's a very it's a great source of humor. It's wonderful.
Well,
because
they did take down our track right away.
Oh yeah, I know.
The Addicted to the Fiction, available now at Ghastly, featuring the lovely and talented Libertarian Goth, was taken away within one day for being, I don't know, pick the word, pick whatever it was taken down.
Yeah, it was badassest.
It was badassest. Yes,
Badasses.
it was the
Two badasses.
badassest. EST, not IST. So what brought you back to that horrid cesspool of humanity?
Well, I just the whole problematic bands list keeps churning in my head.
Oh,
Like
that's
it's just
amazing.
humors me so much. So I'm just like I go there kind of for content to laugh at. Because I'm like, okay, there has to be like something else that they've said or they're done, because their cognitive dissonance is so astounding and so great.
amazing. Yeah.
It is. It's just endless content and humor.
Well, I mean, any list that has me and David Bowie on the same planet is, that's pretty fucked up.
Wow, David Bowie's on there. I heard that Ronnie Radke actually isn't on there.
From
he's like
from
Falling in Reverse. Ronnie Radke. Okay, so he's actually like public enemy number one, because
he's a bad dude or what?
He's not a bad dude. He does not lean left, which is already problematic.
Oh well, throw him into the Shark Tank.
Yeah, and there's I guess accusations of transphobia with him, even though he had Blair White and I forgot the other person on a music video. But of course, it's Blair White, so he got in trouble again with the mob. But his music is doing so well, his band's doing so well that they really can't cancel him. And he, of course, never apologizes, and he doubles down and he roasts his haters. He's actually not on the list. That's
Amazing!
really shocking.
Wow. Well, I mean, I've been accused of transphobia pretty hard and roast my haters in song. So like maybe next week, once he gets up to my level.
Yeah, and you know what? Same as you didn't apologize. And that is like the greatest thing. You don't apologize to the mob. Never.
No, it's not gonna work. It's like it took me like honestly a second to figure that out, but it's not what they want. It's like, oh no, now he's trying to be a good guy. Like we have to go at him even harder. Like you're sort of like breaking the reality of the villainness, so like that pisses him off.
Well, they want you literally dead, because there's a girl, I can't, her name escapes me right now, and I feel terrible for it. She actually ran like some sort of fox rescue, and she was bullied and canceled a lot because like animal activists and just all the other sorts of stuff. But she was constantly bullied and canceled, and she ended up committing suicide.
Oof.
And they cheered. So if you're canceled, they do want you dead.
Fucking animals. Well, I mean, Charlie Kirk, you opened the today's video, perhaps maybe apropos in retrospect, with someone canceled. And then for those of you just joining us, I was ejected from a festival called Dark Force Fest for being like fucking super Hitler or whatever, which is not true, but according to the internet, it is. And now I was getting like threats from like the lighting people, and like one guy's like, I'm gonna fuck him up, and like another right, and like somebody's gonna like collect my teeth in like a weird way, and then like Crucifera, who started, I will thank you. I so yeah, maybe he just wanted to like help himself out, but like Crucifera, the on Like Your Hawk Records, who started Yak, like somebody's like one bullet will solve this, and like wants to like dissolve her body and lie and shit. Like it's the craziest stuff. And in a maybe 2018 world, you could be like, all right, that's silly internet talk, but not anymore.
Yeah, and imagine calling yourself the good guy or thinking that you're on the right side of history when you say such horrific things.
Horrific shit. And the Halloween costumes of like Charlie, and it's just fucking awful. And then people have the balls to be like, how could you fire me? I have to believe that we're gonna, like, future generations are gonna look back and be like, were they high was just like everybody's high. Like it doesn't make sense. Sort of like some sort of cognitive dissonance. If you could make like a cool play on words out of that, I don't know, but I'll leave that decision to you.
I do want to, input talking about in history and they look back.
Yeah.
I really feel like because the left still has a big hold on academia, I'm sure because it makes them look bad, they're either going to ignore it or they're going to, gaslight and move the goalposts on stuff. So the way they're going to look back, I don't think they're going to look back and necessarily judge like how bad it was. We're going to have to tell people how bad it was. We're going to have to make sure that, all over the internet, we make good record of it. Because before, like if you leaned any right of Stalin, your posts were deleted, you were banned off of anything. So, there's like no record to see how bad shit really was. So, X is amazing at that. I can actually go on there and I can go on there and call Justin Trudeau a little bitch and, it's good.
Right. Well, but it's always moving the goalpost though. Like Jimmy Kimmel goes off the air for 16 seconds and it's like the end of democracy. But you know who's still off the air? Roseanne Barr. Remember her? Made a tweet 1,000 years ago that she never came back from. I mean, and culturally came back, but like was still a pariah.
What she said was a lot less, horrible than what Jimmy Kimmel said. Because nobody
order of
died.
Magnitude. Yeah. That he said a trans furry was on a MAGA right shooter, which like Coggy's gonna cog hard on that one. That's like a cog elbow off the top turnbuckle.
Oh, hardcore. And speaking of, okay, so I gotta
did I set you up good enough for that? Okay.
Yeah, you set me up real good on that. So
hell yeah.
My homie, Spanish Jesus in the chat.
Spanish Jesus.
Yeah, shout out Spanish Jesus. He sent me the screenshot. And it seems like this whole movement to take alternative subcultures back away from the left is picking up steam. AI is picking up definitions that are not only solid, but they're very precise, and it tells you what and why. Let me pull this up. It is a screenshot from Grok, actually. Let's see. I have it up. This one, I think. It's not coming up. Oh, yeah, I think it's that. Is that it? Oh, what am I doing? It's not showing up for some reason. Let me close out the photo and come back. I don't know what's going on. We got technical difficulties. If we did not have technical difficulties, it would not be the alternative sovereign.
Gotta do it.
So. All right.
I will show off this cool shirt I got though from somebody. Definitely not you though.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, definitely not. Okay.
Creeping Crow says he hit 3 years sober yesterday. Shout out Creeping Crow. That's cool, man.
Nice. All right, let's see. Now I got it up. Let's pull this up. So, maybe it's not show. I don't think it's gonna show because I'm live, I think. Anyway, let's see if I can pull it up elsewhere. I will just pull up my DMs. Yeah, go ahead and look in my DMs. I don't care. Whatever. All right. So it's in my DMs here. All right. So what it is, I'll have to see.
We'll all slide into your DMs. This is exciting for me.
Yeah, everyone's in my DMs right now. All right. So what Spanish Jesus said on January 1st was Happy New Year's to everyone except the Coggies. Now, I said from the beginning, I'm not trying to make fetch happen. I just needed a word that was, accurately describing people. It was exhausting to write radical left-leaning alternative culture people with severe cognitive dissonance. That's too much to write at once.
Can't do it?
Short, no, you can, but it's, going to take you forever, and, you got to tweet fast, So, yeah, exactly. And so Coggies, that's how Coggies was born. As well as, Cog and this is something or not. So, Spanish Jesus said, Happy New Year's to everyone except Coggies, and he grokked it. And Grok actually had a full explanation for it. I will read it for those who cannot because it's kind of small. It says, this New Year's post delivers a cheeky holiday greeting that pointedly excludes coggies, a term the author uses to mock radical leftists in alternative music scenes like punk and goth who claim anti-establishment views while supporting expansive government policies. The phrasing echoes the author's recurring holiday posts such as Christmas and Thanksgiving, targeting these perceived hypocrites, fostering in-group humor within their libertarian-leaning online circle. And then Grok has my name in his mouth. Yes, I'm gendering Grok. I don't care. Originating from associate libertarian goth's definition of coggies as conformity enforcers plagued by cognitive dissonance. The term underscores tensions in non-mainstream subcultures between individualism and authoritarian leanings. How about that?
Hell yeah. You made Grok. You're on the board.
Grok and I are good buddies.
Hell yeah.
Grok actually is really good for recipes too.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the chat. There we go.
Who's Bill Mosley?
Brian Graupner reminds me of a young Bill Mosley.
I bet he's good looking. I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna who's Bill Mosley?
Okay. I will sort of along the lines of what we're saying. I hope I'm not giving away too much inside baseball, but like today's because on GAC, the Goths Against Cancel Culture mod chat for us fancy people, we usually kind of horse around, gack off, if you will, but we'll occasionally, like if somebody says something heinous, we'll like screenshot it and just submit it to the group. And the criticism that's been coming up a lot lately is these GAC people think they're the majority, but blah, 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 blah. And we're all kind of looking at each other going like, did you ever say we were the majority? And we're like, no, did you? I'm like, no, did you? So it's just, it's just sort of gone out there like osmotically, if you will, that this is the majority now, even though nobody said it, which is fucking awesome, right? Like it's just in the air tonight, much like Phil Collins before me.
Well, that kind of shows their fear about losing their grip on the subculture.
Yes,
because
totally,
they're starting to make their own little narratives, like make up their narratives in their head now. Just like they make up narratives how, like, if you are, right of Stalin, you're a Nazi, whenever, like, you can actually be a literal Jew.
Right. Or, Ted Phelps from Imperative Reaction got kicked out of Hate Department. Like, what? He was never... But stop it! But very, very silly stuff.
Yeah, and that's the thing about the left. I really have come to find is that the radical ones, not all, because I know there's some okay people on the left. I'm not gonna like blanket them like they do like everybody right of Stalin.
That is a very good point.
But they seem to really have a lack of grip of reality in the sense where they make their narratives. They have like usually some level of mental illness, which I do too. I'm on like 2 different SSRIs. I'm not gonna deny that, but
I'm on a small
touch of reality
full of shit every morning, so no judgment. What did you say?
Yeah, but they're so out of touch with reality and making up their own narratives, and then they all play on them. And the thing is that it's like fear porn for them, because they all talk about being oppressed. Everybody's oppressed, and it's like they just all kind of it's like a hive, like a little hive mind of just of fear porn and like oppression porn, and because they all just want to cosplay and LARP as revolutionaries because they're so bored. Absolutely. And they have like done nothing in their lives that of any significance, that's the only way they can do it is to join these little mobs and ruin people's lives and feel for superior.
Well, like when people on Reddit or Blue Sky or what the fuck ever like want to correct me on the narrative about like what happened to me or like my divorce or something, it's like, no, I'm gonna pull rank here. Like I was there, like it doesn't matter what you decided amongst you. Like I kind of got a front row seat to that one. Like, but this is the type of shit you read. You're like, what the hell? Like, oh, it just blows me away. But
yeah, that's one reason I'm kind of happy that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet. You've been going through it for years, and I
back at you. Like it fucked me up at first. Like if anybody's going through it, like I'm not gonna say like I'm like Rambo or whatever. Like it's crazy when like my childhood friends that I was listening to Weird Al tapes with when I was 9 are like, this dude's a mega homophobe. Like what? What? Okay, dude. I guess this is my life now. But
yeah, that's a part of the whole like making up their own narrative too. Is that they will make up what your beliefs are. It's like, no, my beliefs are absolutely not that.
I get to decide what's in my own head. I'm sorry. I'm gonna once again. You're gonna pull rank.
And they just think of these boogeymen in their heads. And I actually lost a friend over that a while back who went radically left and was like calling me a fascist. I'm like, do you know what libertarian is? Like, like you're calling a libertarian a fascist. And it's like, you don't talk to me for so long and then you just create this big boogeyman in your head because it just gets in there and just kind of grimes and just like, it just piles on and then it gets so out of touch with reality. And that's how they've become with anybody who they disagree with. They literally see disagreement as hate.
Totally. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. Well done. I mean, to say nothing of dumbing down of the word, like there was a time when being called racist was like the worst thing like ever, and now it's like all right, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Like it's just been so watered down. Like you're like the boy who cried racist, the soy boy who cried racist.
People are leaning into it now. Have you seen some of this stuff?
Oh yeah, I mean I lean into it, and every single one of the KKK meetings I obviously go to, we lean into it hard. But,
I hope you remember to drop your hood off at the dry cleaners.
Yeah. I get it mixed up with the HJ Hitler Youth uniform, and sometimes I wear the wrong one to the wrong meeting, and it's just, is that embarrassing?
Well, don't leave your Hitler Youth armband, in the wash with your Klan robe. It'll dye it pink. So.
If I had a nickel, and then that's a whole other thing, right?
Yeah. So. One thing about this whole, I guess, it is a movement. It is a movement now of, different creators coming together in a way and just like, or doing their own thing, really. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing their way, which is actually how it should be. That's part of the alternative subcultures is that, yes, you have, you share similar, interests and traits, but at the end of the day, you are all individuals with your own thoughts, own thought processes, own opinions, and that's how it should be. At the end of the day, you can still get a beer at the end of the day. So we have a bunch of different creators coming together.
Ideally, right? Sorry, I didn't mean not to cut you off.
Ideally. Yeah, no, you're good. So, this movement, it obviously got the attention of Timcast because they had you on.
Well,
and so
they had Jake on, and then Jake was nice. Jake Monroe, for those of you at home, and he was nice enough to bring me along as like an emotional support goth. But so big up to Jake Monroe. But yes, they were nice enough to have me on. That was crazy. That was like the coolest thing I've ever done.
Well, they still had you. They didn't have to accept.
They didn't have
you
to.
as the second guy. Didn't have to accept you as the third guy, I should say.
Yes.
But they did.
They did.
It's not like you're unknown. It's not like you haven't done anything.
I got very nice shout outs from the comments and stuff. Thank you for that.
Well, you're a very established, musician and have been around the scene forever. And, you faced one of the worst, canceling. So, I don't see why they wouldn't. So after the show, though, how have things been kind of going up? Because, we've talked a little bit and you said that things are kind of going up. Like what's kind of changing for you?
Oh, that's interesting. Like, the clip they sort of used of me was when I was talking about this, being conservative or MAGA or what the fuck ever, like essentially caused my divorce, and that was the one that they sort of like made a short of, which is fine, but because I said it, like I wouldn't have said it if it wasn't true, but like that got a lot of people like, I'm sure you're telling the whole story, blah 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 blah. I'm like, nah, dude, I was there. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because if that was my first experience, that sort of stuff would have wrecked me. Like now, with like after getting to know you and Jake and this sort of movement, like you said, it's like fucking the labyrinth. Like you have no power over me. So like that was cool to like sort of realize it, like in my own person, if you will. Like this would have wrecked 2020 me, but now it's like who cares? And a little bit of album sales. A lot of people going, who's the third guy? That's been fun. Me and some guy whose name I won't say, but it rhymes with Jake Monroe, are working on a track right now. That's going to be cool. I run this record label called Legerhawk Records, and we signed 5 bands in a week after that. That was dope as hell, including mine, Pendulum, who's in the comments now, who has a new album coming out January 9th. So check that out. There's a Gasoline and Invertebrate remix on that, but you can skip right over that, and I'm sure the rest of the album is going to be amazing. Yeah, it's been cool. Well, and I know this is what's the word I'm looking for? Charged, but it was wild to come home and then read the next day that somebody took a shot at him. There was a drive-by at his house. I'm like, what the hell? Like, as if this weekend didn't get any weirder, because like Jake just like got in touch with me like within fairly short notice. Like, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like, nothing. And well, my parents are coming into town, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, like, get on a plane right now and come out to like the middle of nowhere with me and do Tim Cat's podcast show. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, do it. I'm like, all right. And then that whole show happens, and gossed out Milo Yiannopoulos crashes. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I love that so much. And then the next day, it was like, okay, that's really weird. And then the next day, there's like shots at it. Like, it just, what is happening right now? Yeah, that was wild. Because Jake and I were just sort of hanging out in the Holiday Inn the night before, and he's like, somebody's going to be on the show tomorrow, but I'm not going to tell you who it is because I want to see your reaction. And then you and I were like, I bet it's, was it going to be like Phil? Like, is that, because he's like enough of a star in and of himself. Yeah. And then it turned out to be Milo Ian. I was like, what? It was doing like this like insane over the top like orc voice, like, my name is Stuart. Like, oh, I said this on Jess Moxie Dame's show, but I hope to the Dark Lord that Stuart gets his own podcast and he just does the whole thing in character. That would be amazing. But yeah, it's been pretty chill. Like, it hasn't been like this amazing thing, which is cool because like I've people send me screenshots of like, this guy said you're what so and so for showing up on it. Like, yeah, but I don't care. Like, it's seeing people cope so hard. Like, they've really fallen if they've been in the bride Graupner. Like, yeah, you wish you were. And they were all so nice and so super professional, and just big shout out to that crew. And like, the reason Tim wasn't on that particular podcast is because he was just like white knuckling sick. Like, he was like just not feeling good, but like he still did a selfie with me and like really cool dude. And so yeah, the label's done well. Last year was kind of amazing, and the year before that was kind of rough because I sort of gave up trying to get gigs after they kept on getting canceled, like with the Dark Forest thing and like locally, and to say nothing of having them lost them all in the first place. But then like they just kept getting randomly shut down. But like it's coming back. We got some stuff like planned, and plane tickets have been purchased. So like that's kind of maybe another fallout from the Tim Pool shows that going on from that problematic bands list. One of them and I will be doing a couple of shows together in Q1. Awesome. 26, and his name's not David Bowie, because that would be weird because he's
Yeah, that would be kind of macabre to say the least.
it was just like a seance, and we just cover Let's Dance.
Yeah.
This is not going to a good place. We're just transition out of that, but not that kind of transition. So yeah, it's been super cool. Like, just to sort of see that side of it. Like, I'm on a couch in space, which I mean my apartment in Knoxville, Tennessee. And Tim Pool is in this insane skate park warehouse with like a gorgeous studio, bigger than this apartment, and it's
wow.
like, you can take it to the next level. Gothical's getting trooned. I don't know what that means. What is trooned?
Well, I think you said because not that kind of transition.
Oh, troon, right.
Troon is a derogatory term for trans people.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. See, I'm not really that way. I didn't even know that one.
Yeah, I know. Like when I was on my New Year's stream, I was drunk, and I was talking to
it was awesome.
Brian on.
Awesome.
I was like, yeah, we're gonna have Brian on. He's like a golden retriever. He's like the golden retriever of the industrial music scene or whatever. And they get canceled the golden retriever.
Yeah.
But
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, just. You're not really, the evil villain that they made you out to be.
Oh yeah, that was I think part of it. Like, if I could just get my head up my own ass a little bit, like the Gothicals was like, I wrote songs about like animals that I liked, like quokkas and red pandas and stuff, and like I had this Mr. Rogers of Industrial sort of like tagline, and I think that it got so like juicy to be like, oh, he's really fucking Magneto meets Thanos meets Hitler, like, it's like so like like this true crime sort of like sleazy joy to like take down the guy that writes songs about otters, but that's just my analysis of it.
Well, the wild thing about that is that, yeah, you had that persona, you had that kind of reputation of like the Mr. Rogers or whatever of the scene. Yeah, but see, people can be so venomous. They don't realize, especially the people who are out of touch with reality, that this is actually somebody's life. It's not like just some character in like a fictional story or anything. It's not like, oh, you're watching TV and this character made a flip or something. It's somebody's actual life. And that's what they don't get about why people are fatigued with cancel culture and why the Gothicus cancel culture group has grown so much. Is because you see people's actual lives are being ruined.
Well, on his last video, Jake was like, I used to tell people to like email me if they're conservative goth or whatever, and he was just like thousands of emails every day of people thinking they're the only one, right? It's so like, when to your point, when a group like GAC comes along and is like, yeah, you can join it and it's okay, people are just like, oh my god, I'm so glad this group exists. Like, that's a very common post to say. And the second most common post is, of course, libertarian goth rocks. So it's like they even out.
Oh, that's nice. I haven't really seen that, but just going back to Jake was talking about all those like messages and emails and such that he got in the video he made. The first like message he read, she sounded kind of smart, the libertarian whose message he read.
Yeah, she sounded kind of hot. He has a thirst calendar.
Couple, actually, one. I don't even know how one's going now because the year's over. I don't know if it's taken down or if it's still available. I don't know. Fourth Wall doesn't tell me anything, or they probably do. But I think it's possible.
I don't know if people are buying it for the calendar part.
I think I have too much humility to think that it's
okay.
Well, I'm okay. Talking about being in touch with reality, I am in touch with reality, but I also have this humility too.
Well, that's
Like,
because you're a good person, and don't want to like, yeah, take credit and say that you started a movement by yourself. But
yeah, well, I've been at this for years. You see the start date of
I
my X
know
account.
you're the goat, the OG.
Well, yeah. Well, see, that's one thing about the whole cancel culture, this whole movement thing, is that from the get-go, they can see that I'm not one of them because in my name, it flat out says libertarian. So, like, right away, they know they're not going to agree with me on a lot of shit. So they can't really cancel me because they're not holding me in any kind of regard to bring me down because they don't hold me up at all.
What do you expound on that? Like, I don't quite follow you. Like, is there, because you're not leftist, they don't expect you to like eat the whole menu? Like, okay, I got it.
Yeah, because I'm already not one of them. They wouldn't expect anything good out of me already. So that it's like I say anything, it's just a dumb libertarian, it's a low bird, whatever.
Okay.
So I already have that status. I already have that designation. So it's not like I'm just some goth influencer and it comes out that I'm libertarian and just like,
right. I gotcha.
Because all my followers, or like most of them, are going to be libertarian. I have quite a few conservative followers, or even centrists, and people just for the subculture who are non-political as well. So that I started for that from the get-go. Like right away, I wanted to be known that, like if I see any selfies of me, you're gonna know that I'm gone. Okay.
Right. But you're not a leftist. You just look like one.
Yeah, exactly. And it's much better looking too.
Yes.
But not only that, like some selfies, goth, whatever. But then you see how I talk to the politicians and who I talk to, and the kind of things that I say. I'm not left. I'm absolutely not left. And
no.
I'm really happy that I established that. I actually used to be left.
Well, yeah, me too. Because like growing up, like that was like left is good guys, right is bad guys, and that's just the way it is. And all they want to do is like be supervillains and shit. And except it makes sense.
Well, we grew the fuck up. We got life experience. We grew out of that,
right.
And they're just anti-Republican mostly. And if you're not, with them, you're against them. They're just that mindset. I know that mindset because I was, on the left as well. You were on the left as well. We were, all youths, and it's not like we don't get where they're coming from. We absolutely get where they're coming from.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they refuse to look past their own biases. So you can't debate these people. Absolutely cannot debate these people, because to debate somebody, you have to have somebody who is open to, let go of their biases enough to be able to, not only retort and defend their own beliefs, but take in other beliefs so they can actually understand it enough to retort. But they won't take in any beliefs at all whatsoever. They just ban you, or they block you, they mute you, or they just shout you down.
Well, yeah, they deploy one of terrorist, racist, transphobe like right away, because that shuts down anything you have to say, and like then you default to Reddit like it's some sort of source of truth, and like no, that's not like what. Like, it just blows my mind.
Yeah, and the thing about Reddit, though, is that, I go to Reddit. I have a Reddit alt that I'm not going to give away because I don't want to be like, have it hunted down. I only go on there for like tattoo subreddits, the him subreddit, of course, because him is my all-time favorite band. So I'm going to be on there like gloating about Villa Vallo, and other people gloat about Villa Vallo. So it's, perfect. And it's non-political in there, which is awesome. Especially because somebody tried to actually go in and call Villa Vallo transphobic one time, and people actually jumped on them for that. And I was like, wow, from Reddit, like Reddit is actually like jumping on somebody who is trying to cancel somebody. They weren't even really a fan. And that's the whole thing. A lot of the people that try to cancel people aren't even really fans.
That would not have happened not all that long ago, I don't think. So that seems like a good thing to me.
Yeah, it was wild. And his Villavallo's like longtime girlfriend now. Apparently, she is not a vaccine denier, but she is labeled a vaccine denier because the whole COVID shot and everything, and her the things that she liked. You know, the whole guilty by association. You can just like a tweet or like an Instagram post, and you know, you get labeled.
Well, that's all that Moxie Dame did, who I had on Space Couch, which is my friend who I had on my dumb interview show that Libertarian Goth has been on. But she had like retweeted or like liked some post a while back, and that was it. That was like it. Like whenever you read that like Brian Graupner had known transphobe, whatever, that's all she did. It's not like she was out, you know, at some picket line or some crazy shit. But like, not that picket lines are bad, but you know what I'm saying. It wasn't like
right. Yeah, and that's all happened with J.K. Rowling too, is that she liked a tweet or something about like men in dresses or something, and then she was put out. She's like, they tried so hard to cancel her, but she has fuck you money, so they can't really do much with her.
Just Rowling is a boss now.
She's so smart.
She's so good at it. Oh, next level. Love it. I love it.
And she really does seem to have a really good heart. Like, if you read the stuff that she actually says, they're actually not transphobic. But the thing is that if you're not kowtowing 100% along the line, like perfectly.
It's a perfect example, of what you're saying.
And
go ahead. Sorry. we're playing decency chicken, like because we're
no, like, and I'm just saying, like, because she's actually very empathetic. She's even said, "I don't care how you want to present yourself." You know, but just don't like deny people reality.
Yeah. Reality is undefeated, and it's it's not going to work. And I think the sooner we sort of give up this fad, the better we'll be. But that is my 2 cents.
Yeah. Well, as somebody who has, going back to the scene, of course, as somebody who, I'm not going to pull up my senior photos, not this episode at least, since high school, maybe late middle school, has been just enthralled in all of the things that makes goth, the music, the aesthetic, you know, the literature, poetry, everything. As somebody who has been immersed in it since, you know, high school, I am extremely happy that this movement is happening.
Oh, it's the best.
Because you can't really relate to people who just villainize you just for having an opinion.
No, and I mean, it is weird you bring up high school, because one of my favorite bands in high school was Hate Department, who was actually the band I joined that got ejected from Dark Force Fest. So it's weird that it kind of went full circle like that, because that's essentially what sort of started GAG, or at least inspired Crucifera to start that. So yeah, it was 2025 had a lot going on, but there was a lot in the win column. What you're talking about right now, I think is going to be part of that. A lot of I sort of see some music going that way. We're up to like 18, I think, at last count, diss tracks about me personally, but they all suck. Is the thing. Like, they're just not good. That one of them's kind of a banger, I have to admit. That the most of them are like really shitty. So like even the music that would ostensibly be against me personally is even shit. So like it's even music's going in the right direction.
Oh, that's awesome. And like, speaking of all that, like we were talking about, like, on X forever ago, like remixing all these tracks and
Well, maybe I'll perform it. Like I don't know if this is actually. I would do it, but I gotta figure out the logistics. But I sort of like shit posted. Like, would it be funny if I just went to Dark Force Fest and played in the parking lot? But it's like a lot of people kind of want to see it. So maybe if that happens, I'll just do that medley that you're talking about, just like a montage of all the tracks. That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, Ronnie Radke did that with some videos, I think, of his haters at his concert. Actually put like TikTok videos of his haters. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like in huge crowds in the huge screen. But one thing I do want to say about Dark Force Fest, it seems like I don't know them personally. I've only dealt with them like on the store side of things because I do buy some stuff from Vampire Freaks.
Yeah, it's a Vampire Freaks thing.
Yeah, they seem like, they are absolutely just like nonpartisan and, not sided with anything. That's how as a company, that's how they seem. It seems like it's more of the mob that is trying to dictate everything because they booked you in the first place.
That is very astute. Vampire Freaks has been really good to me. Like Jet personally, like from like when I was like 21, back in the 1850s, like when the Gospels like first started, like that was honestly like kind of what launched us, was that silly Vampire Freaks site, like way back when it was like Flash, and because there was like a music player, like if you just went to vampirefreaks.com/music, and the third song on there was the Gospels Konami code that I wrote when I was a teenager. And so like that song, like people grew up with it in a weird way. Like I'm the Konami code guy to like weirdly that fuck the mainstream era generation of Vampire Freaks. And they've always been really good to me. So I just want to piggyback on what you're saying. Like I'm not mad at them, and like the way it sort of like went down was like, this is turning into a safety issue. Like people want to like fuck you up. So like Steven Siebel actually made the call. He's like, let's just, I don't want to be like dodging bullets on stage when we're doing Release It, which is like their job. Anyway, so yeah, the Vampire Freaks people, and which is why like we talked about this on Space Couch. Like that's why Vampire Freaks, the social network, went away. Jet was just like, I can't take it. Like people are just so horrible. There it is, that horrible again. I'm just getting so much shit like all the time, and it's just such a shit show. I just had to shut it down, and then the first comment on YouTube, because this is youtube.com/spacecouch is where you go. The first comment on that is, haha, Jet got fat. Like what? Like it just totally encapsulates what the fuck I'm talking about. Like we can't have anything nice because the mob just ruins it.
And they really think that they're the right side of history, that they're the good guys.
Yes.
Yet you were taken off of the roster for safety reasons. How can you think that you're still a good person if you are making such threats on somebody's like for bodily harm?
And that's not even the first time it happened. That's just the most public one. But there was a festival in Milwaukee that Hate Department was gonna do, and they're like, not with Graupner, and Steven's like, well, no, I'm gonna bring him, he's in the band, and they're like, okay, this is gonna get bad, can you? And that was the first one, and then the same thing happened again in at Dark Force. So it's like, yeah, how can you be all the peacenik party and claim that you want to remove my teeth? Like something, it's almost some sort of like cognitive coggy kind of distance. I'm glad I thought of that word just now.
Oh great job. It was very, very slick.
Yes,
very smart.
Well, girls can't think of shit, so
Yeah, I think I might use it because I can't think of myself.
Oh, I felt bad even making that joke.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm working harder.
Holy shit, I have heard Brian's music before. Yeah, I'm the guy.
Yeah. So I wasn't really on Vampire Freaks growing up. I was
Yeah.
actually on, you know, the movie The Crow.
Never heard of it. Yeah, of course I know the Crow.
Okay. So they, back in my quote baby bat days, they actually
Uh-huh.
had a forum on their official website, and I kind of grew up around those people, and they're all a bunch of like leftists, and I had kind of contact with them, but I
Okay.
don't like to speak with them. I made some really strong friendships there, and they've also have fallen off because of politics. So yeah, that's what I did. I was at Vampire Freaks. I was the Crow. I was over at the Crow. But it was basically a lot like Vampire Freaks, because I did like go on there and snoop a little bit, but I didn't really stay. But it's a lot like it, you know. It was like a lot of just like goths and alternative and metalheads and such that, you know, just kind of came together, bullshit, and yeah.
Oh, speaking of the Crow, I just realized I went to space and didn't loop my baby crow montage. We gotta do that. All right, there we go.
Oh,
Phew, that was close. All right, so now we're back. I'll make the alternative sovereign logo and just put it on my head there.
yeah. I need to get like a little like bird or something. Michael's had like this like crow during Halloween, and I have all this stuff. I have this little nice little coffin like motif thing with the flowers, and I got the little, you know, skeleton with the wings and these dancing skeletons and everything. But I don't have a raven.
Do you know what you would name it? You could have a contest.
I don't.
All right.
Yeah, we should. We should totally. Like the one on my arm, my tattoo, I named it
Yeah.
Dee after
Okay.
like from Always Sunny, because they always call her a bird.
Okay. Love it. Love it.
So I don't know if you watch the show.
I mean, I've never seen it, but like it's one of those things
okay.
that it's like, it's been on long enough that I've just sort of absorbed it like a cell.
Oh. Yeah, they're always insulting her, calling her a bird, saying she looks like a bird.
Okay.
So I named my my raven Dee. But yeah, that'd be kind of cool to have. You know, probably find one on Amazon or something. Maybe put one like
Name
on
that
my
Raven contest. I'll dig it.
yeah. All right, so we have a little bit of time. Look, we haven't talked to the chat much. We have such a good conversation here. Let's go to the chat. There's the Spanish Jesus. Coggy's gonna cog. Brian, 30 minutes ago. It's true. It's true. Never forget what they took from us. Yeah, hi Denari.
Oh, hey, what's up, Denari? Yeah, that sucked.
Name the raven Greg. Old Greg. Name it Old Greg. Always Sunny is one of my favorites. Same here. It's a really good show. You should check it out, Brian. It's really it's hilarious. Absolutely funny, especially since like you're from the Northeast. You know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Try it out. I'm trying to acclimate to Tennessee though. So ravens are overrated. Crows are the OG. Well, you know, we don't judge. We accept all corvids here. You know.
It's just a corvid community.
We're
Just
very
flat out.
tolerant. Jackdaws, all of them.
Yeah. But I think you're doing a pretty good job about acclimating to Tennessee. As somebody who is a Tennessean living in Texas, I think you're doing pretty damn good.
Oh, thank you. That actually means a lot to me. Like I'm slowly figuring it out. It's like it's weird. It's like the northern South almost, because it's like it's not trucker hat and it's not cowboy hat. It's just in this weird like orange sort of Malay, not mist of. Yes, I don't know. It's just it's its own thing.
Well, you are also in UT's, you know, main city. So yeah, of course it's all orange there. Like that is the orange capital of Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
So definitely there. Like, I'm from Nashville though. You know, I highly recommend checking out Nashville if you haven't already. But like the music scene there is actually like quite diverse. I don't think they do it anymore, and I don't think she's in the chat. But the goth club I used to actually frequent in Nashville, it was like it's a different club, but they would have a goth night is what it was. And like I got to pull some photos from it because I have some photos from it with friends, just like how it was back in the day. You get together, you have fun, you just have drinks, and it's just like you laugh and you talk about anything.
stop me if I told you this story because I tell it a lot. But like, I went to the golf night here in Knoxville like once, and I got recognized, and like I had to like submit to the panel. Like, it fucking sucked, dude. Like this lady comes up to me, and like, I thought she was hitting on me. She goes like, "Why should we not believe everything we read on the internet?" And I just thought that was like as a hypothetical. I'm like, I don't know, because why would you do that in the first place? And she's like, "We know who you are," and I was like, oh shit. But like, what a weird thought. Like, why should we not believe everything we read on the internet? I don't know, because you want to think for yourself. Like, it just again just crystallized the entire thing. Like, I was left speechless for like a minute, because I was like, how do you even respond to that?
Yeah, although it's like it's flattering that, you know, getting recognized, but then it's also like, but you're not coming at me positively. So
right.
it's kind
I
of
have
like
to convince you that I'm not here to like start the Fourth Reich or some shit like that.
Yeah, like, I'm not literally Hitler, as you see, you know.
Right. No, that's my dad. I'm Junior.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're at the end here. I do want to give you a few minutes. You plugged throughout, but that's fine, because I want you to, you know, scream everything you got going out there to the wild. But anything else you want to plug in the last few minutes that we have here?
So much. So like, I did this record label that sort of blew up after the Tim show, but so much is coming out. Lagerhawkrecords.bandcamp.com. Mind Pendulum got a new one on the 9th. Venus Spins Backward just dropped a banger today. Goths Against Cancel Culture on Facebook. We are doing a compilation of those problematic bands that is coming together. It's taken a little bit longer than I thought it might, but that's coming together. The new Gasoline is done. A buddy of mine is mixing it. He's in Ukraine, and there's some sort of like war thing going on there I haven't heard too much about. So he's kind of taking a while. I'm like, come on, dude. He's like, we just got bombed. Like, I'm being a little bit more, but he is in Ukraine, and he's fine, but like, he's got
slacking.
Yeah, right. Anyway, now if Dimitri's watching this, like, you're cool. But like, that'll be coming out soon. And it's kind of a fire hose of content these days. Space Couch, the talk show I do, starts up again on January 11th with not a talk show episode. That'll be the second ever live set of another band I started with, another Tennessee noise guy who I met on Truth Social, believe it or not. Serpaduce live on the 11th, and then we start. I normally keep my guests semi-secret till the last minute, but I will announce on Libertarian Goth that the first actual guest after that is Radio Bonsai, an amazing industrial show on Rumble. And then we got some amazing guests lined up. Won't say who they are, but some of them are from Australia, and that's all I'll say about that. And that's gonna be wild. So Space Couch Show at YouTube is where you find that. And if you are in, well, I don't want to name the city yet, but if you're in a certain city in the Midwest, look for Gasoline Invertebrate live in Q1 of 2026.
Yay! I'm looking forward to it, even though I probably can't go because I'm in Texas. But if you book Texas, let me know.
I would love to play Texas. I don't have very much experience with your wonderful state, but we did the church in Dallas once. I don't think it's there anymore, but
I think it is.
Gorgeous. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Madison, no, it's not. But no, Madison would blow me up. If you've never been to Madison, Wisconsin, it's left of Lennon, but that's where we started. It's the Gothicals back in the day. Technically Germany, because I was studying abroad at the time. Crap! Oh. I forgot. I'm releasing a single with a German band on Lagerhawk called Carpathian Martyr. That'll be coming out on the 16th. That's a Libertarian Goth exclusive.
Yay.
That's yeah. It's cool because I can sample anything now. Because with AI, you can take the background music out of anything like really well. Like you have to like EQ it up before you could get there, but it would be the quality would take a hit. But now you can just like, so nice. Like because if you want to sample like cartoons from the 80s, like there's always background music going. And not that I would ever sample cartoons from the 80s. I'm not a giant nerd. But,
yeah. Oh, I do want to thank you for coming on. I do want to give a shout out to our sponsor for the day, as well as our illustrious model we have here to my right on the screen. And LibertarianGoth.com, of course, is the sponsor because I fund this, but you actually fund this, my viewers, because you patronize my site, you patronize my subscriptions and my Patreon. And so that funds this venture. And I thank each and every one of you. I'm so thankful for you all. So check it out. I haven't necessarily dropped anything new, but we do have America Only merch coming soon. It's still in the design stages. Or you can check out what Brian's got on right now, which is I'm not a leftist. I just look like one, but I'm much better looking.
Yes, or I like my other deep state one, and I do like the fuck your speech laws JD Vance one. I might have to pick that one up. That's a good one too.
Oh, the Super Saiyan JD Vance fuck your speech laws.
Yes. I don't know if you have it in a tank top though, but we'll figure it out.
I'll make it into a tank top. I'll make it into a tank top. I made the one you're wearing right now into a tank top just for you, so I'll make this into a tank top. I still have to post that one, so you're the only one who...
What? Don't do it.
One with that is a tank top.
I'm kidding. Everyone's gonna want it now, so you'll have to do it. Thank you. Wow, thank you. It's best.
It's exclusive merch you got there. The only tank top of that.
Why are you
all right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I do want to thank everybody for coming on and hanging out with us. It was a pleasure. Thank you again for coming on, Brian. You are so kick-ass, and love to have you back again.
Hell yeah. I would love to. Open invite if you want to come back to space and talk about what you got going on, because like you've just been on fire with posts and stuff lately too. And like Cruciferro is now like a huge fan, and like yeah. So anyway, we'll just be complimenting each other for the next hour. Just, like, people out here. So thank you.
Thank you. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Have a good, safe, fun weekend. And always lead with kindness unless they don't deserve it.